excited because I'm going to be trying out a new line. Well, it's new to me. It's been out in stores for a while. It's called Flower Beauty. Drew Barrymore is like the face of Flower Beauty Company right now, and I think she kind of had her say in some of these products, so I'm really excited to try them out. I've actually been watching a few documentaries about her. I don't know why. It was before I even bought these products. It was kind of what made me want to like try these products out, was watching these documentaries. But Drew Barrymore has had a pretty rough life, or a pretty rough start to her life. Now I think she's kind of moved past all of those issues she had before, but man, like, she started acting at 11 months old, I think it was, and growing up in that industry, I think she started drinking at 9 years old and like going to clubs at 9 years old. So they're super interesting. I'll link it down below, but let's get on into the tutorial. Before we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. There's also a little notification bell that you can hit if you want to be notified when I post new videos, so don't forget to do that. And with that being said, let's get on into it. So I'm just going to be using my flat top kabuki brush. This is the one by IT Cosmetics, Heavenly Luxe brush. I talk about this all the time and I'm completely obsessed with it. It doesn't really have any directions, so I'm just going to go for it. I always pump it on the back of my hand first, or directly onto my brush if I don't want to go and wash my hands, but I feel like the makeup just gets down in the bristles, so I don't always do that. It looks pretty smooth on the back of my hand. See that? Hopefully it's my color. Yeah, it actually matches pretty well. It's called Light Illusion All Day Wear. It's a nude skin feel, so it shouldn't really feel like you're wearing makeup, which feels kind of light as I'm applying it now. I would definitely say it's like a light to medium coverage. Wow, I'm looking a little oily though. I'm looking very oily actually. Do you guys see that? Do I really, like, what's going on? Alright, so I'm kind of oily in my T-zone anyway, but this is making me look really, really oily. Maybe if you're a dry skin girl, you might really like this, but I don't like to be this shiny. Let's see how it sets. Maybe it will kind of dry a little bit matter, is what I'm hoping for. Ooh, I don't think I'm liking it. I like dewy, but I feel like it's dewy in all the wrong places, like right here. Like, I like to be dewy a little bit up here. It's like very shiny in my T-zone, so don't know if I love that. Hopefully this will dry down, and maybe once I powder it, it will be a little bit better. But let's try out the Flower Beauty concealer. This is the same Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. I have some pretty dark circles, so let's see how full coverage this is. Hopefully it won't make me shinier. We'll see. I like the wand. It's small enough so you can like get under your eyes. And the consistency seems pretty creamy. I don't even know if I want to put any up there just because I'll just put a dot.
I want to get oilier.
I'm going to use this little Sephora VIB Rouge brush. This is the Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush brush. I got it for free for being in the Rouge like party at Sephora, the Rouge Club, and I'm like, I don't know how much of a compliment that is, because being in the Rouge Club just means you've spent
a lot of money at Sephora, and I'm like, ooh.
Like, I want to be happy about it, but I mean, I'm really not. This is all we got for being in the Rouge Club. Alright, so it seems to be blending out quite nicely. I wouldn't say it's full coverage though. If you're used to the Tarte Shape Tape full coverage, or like the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics coverage, it's not that full coverage. But if you're a girl who doesn't have a lot of dark circles, this might be okay for you. I really like how that blended out. That wasn't bad at all. Now I'm going to powder my face with the Pure Cosmetics powder. This is just my everyday powder that I use every day.
My everyday powder that I use every day. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so looking up close while I was doing my brows, my foundation actually looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't look cakey at all. It's just a very natural, light foundation, and so I'm really hoping it doesn't get oily throughout the day. I have a feeling it will, just because I'm pretty oily normally in my T-zone anyway, but I'm really liking this. It doesn't seem to emphasize my pores at all. So I picked up the Flower Beauty Cool Natural palette, and there was like a bronzy palette that I really wanted, but they only had samples left, or like the testers, so I had to pick up this palette, but it actually looks really pretty. Definitely a lot of cool shades, purpley taupes, and then you have your soft blush pinks and a few browns right here, which are really pretty. So I'm excited to use them. It says there's a bonus $6 brush. I don't know how good the $6 brush is, but I thought I would try it out just for kicks. First, I'm going to be using this very light white pinky color and using that as a base all over my eyelid. Wow, I kind of like the glow that it gave my eyelid. Wow, it's very dusty when you like tap it off, but then it's not super chalky when you put it on the eyelid. It's not terrible. You can just tell that these are cheaper shadows. Alright, so that just gave me a nice base all over my eyelids. So now I think I'm going to take this shimmery shade. I'm just going to plop that right in the center of my eyelid to add some brightness. Should we see how it does with Fix Plus? Alright, so this is how it looks on the brush. Oh yeah, Fix Plus is the best. I would recommend using Fix Plus with any glitter shadow. It just intensifies it in 2 seconds and it makes it stick as well. Alright, so now I'm going to use this gray taupey color. I'm just going to put that on the outer corner of my eye. Wow, that is really pretty. Let's blend it out a little bit. So it is super powdery. Like, look at this, guys. You do get a lot of fallout. I'm going to go in and take that light color that I used in the beginning and just go on the inner corner of my eye. So we keep it kind of bright. So after you kind of do all that blending, you can lose the pigmentation of the glitter. So I'm just going to go back in with my little brush, spray it again with Fix Plus, and go back into that glittery shade that I used right here. And just go in the center of my eye once more. Just to kind of bring that pop back into the look. Just to add a little bit more of that ombre effect, I'm going to take a darker color in the palette. I'm going to do this dark gray shade. I'm just going to literally dab it right here, just lightly. So what I really like about this eyeshadow is it's pretty buildable. I'm not like an eyeshadow crazy person, but I do like eyeshadow every so often. I'm just not like super picky, but this is really pretty and blendable. This is a really pretty palette, and I think it was like $15. It's kind of expensive actually. Today I'm going to be using the Lash Warrior Mascara by Flower Beauty. This is what the brush looks like. It has a plastic applicator. I noticed looking down into a mirror really helps me apply my mascara. Kind of gets your lashes away from your lid. So if you have long lashes, they won't hit your lid. And so I really like that mascara. I'm going to go back into the Flower Beauty palette and I'm going to go in with this light brown color right underneath my lash line. Okay, so I didn't see any bronzers or blushes that were just calling my name, so I'm going to use my favorite IT Cosmetics bronzer. I think I have a hair in my mouth. This is the IT Bye Bye Pores bronzer. It's the best bronzer I think I've ever used. This is what it looks like. I did a video review all about this, so I'll link it down below, but it is just so pretty. My mom tried to get it too, but she was having a hard time finding it in Ulta. So for blush today, I'm going to be using the Sephora blush palette. It doesn't have a name. Well, maybe 73B. That might be it. I kind of want to go in with a matte shade since I'm looking a little oily, and we're going to be doing a highlight from Flower Beauty as well. So I'm going to go in with this matte shade here and mixing it with this top one here. I'm just hitting the top of my cheekbones, my nose, my chin. Now I'm super excited because we're going to go in with the highlighting shades. These are what they look like. There's like a champagne color, and then a pink, and then more of a yellowy color. I think I'm going to try the pinky and white shade. So that's pretty nice. Alright, so when I first put that on, it was kind of chalky and glittery, but once I blended it out, it's not too bad. But I wouldn't say these highlights are anything I'm super impressed with. Guys, I'm so sad. I had the prettiest lip color picked out from Flower Beauty, and I was carrying all this stuff in my hands, and I must have set it down because it is not on my receipt. I'm so bummed. But if you guys have the chance, go check out the Flower Beauty lipsticks and lip glosses. They're like a 2-in-1. And I had a really pretty one picked out, and I'm so bummed because I didn't end up buying it. Alright, whatever. So I think I'm going to put this gloss on from ColourPop. It's called Finder's Keeper. It's kind of a purpley gloss shade. It's not as good as the other one though. I'm super bummed. Alright you guys, so here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really bummed that I must have set down the lip color, but if you guys are near the aisle, make sure to go check them out because they're super pretty. My favorite product was probably the Lash Warrior Flower Mascara. It just looks super natural and pretty. I loved how it separated my lashes. And then the second product that I love was definitely the eyeshadow palette. I wouldn't say it's anything amazing or extraordinary. It was just pretty good. So if you're looking for a pretty good everyday eyeshadow palette, I would definitely recommend this. We'll see how this Flower All Day Luminous Wear foundation lasts. I'll let you guys know in the description box below how it wears all day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave it in the comments down below if you guys want me to try out any other makeup. I would love to. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!